What's going on, everybody? It's Thursday. Yesterday was the first day of the new series. It was well received. The comments were all over the place. You know, people thinking we'd do 40, people thinking that it was a terrible idea, people thinking it was a great idea. Matt and I have both been super excited for it. We thought people would be excited also. So overall, it was just a great first day of the actual series. Now, Matt and I both filmed those first videos, you know, a week or two back. Matt's been in Vegas on vacation, so he you know, hasn't had as much time to work on it as I have. I've actually been working on it most of this week. Right in line with what I expected. You know, people had tons of suggestions as far as what they thought the best route would be. Now, like I said, I've actually already been working on this for a little while, so I've already made a bunch of decisions and kind of already started moving forward on some of the fabrication and things like that. I'm on my way to the office now. Do a quick spin around the car, kind of show you the current status. It is definitely not in a running status right now. I've basically gutted the chassis. The only thing that's really left of the stock chassis is the rails and the shock towers at this point. I've got some aggressive plans for week one. I think my plans for week one will definitely be much more ambitious than Matt's, being that he's been gone. I've basically tried to lay the groundwork for the series now and then hopefully be able to tweak and tune as I go, rather than you know, making huge steps every week. I'm trying to make big steps this first week and then try and refine it and make sure everything works as I move forward. So it's actually towards the end of the day now, and I'm going to show you a little bit around the current status of the Deadbolt without going completely into everything I've done at this time, just to keep a little bit left for Wednesday. So what you can see here is that I've got Proline split 6 8th scale wheels. I'm using 17mm MIP adapters, and then I've got the 8th scale prime tires on there. So that gives me a good size rollout. It's still a tall tire. Now you'll also see that the ride height is way low, and that is because that I have gone to a 60mm shock all the way around, and with that then there was some clearance issues and things like that in the front, which I have taken care of, but we'll get into that more on Wednesday once I've got everything kind of situated underneath there. Right now everything is in like a state of partial design, test pieces, kind of general hackiness, but I'll get things more situated, more sorted, and ready for an initial speed run. Now I've also taken care of things like gearing changes and how I'm going to handle that, and I'll get into all of those details on Friday as well. Right now I've got the 3D printers going. This one is that new Tevo Tornado. This is that $330 printer, and then this is our one of our shop printers here, MakerBot Replicator Plus. As far as like motor choice, battery, blah blah blah, all that, I'll leave that until Wednesday to kind of divulge. But at this point, it's still not a running vehicle. I think if anything's going to get me this week against Matt, it's going to be that I might have bit off too much and trying to get accomplished in a reasonable amount of time. So I've already had to dial way back what I had planned to do, and try to just get enough done that I'll be able to have this thing running and do a test this weekend. I will say that for this weekend, I may only be testing this thing on 2S, just to see if it's running straight, tracking well, even remotely drivable. But even on 2S, with what I've got in there and how I've got it laid out, I think that it'll be fast. Probably faster than almost any SCX10-ii that I've seen up to this point, including anything Matt is going to plan on doing. And again, I've had a whole day of comments and things like that on the videos. It's been great. Really excited for all of the, all of the response to the video, everything you guys have said. There's been some good ideas, there's been some really bad ideas posted. I do have really lofty goals for what I'm going to try to accomplish on this build by the time it's over. Brandon brought in his F1 Serpent, and I'm using this thing as a little bit of inspiration as far as what I have planned and things like that. I do have my rear wing here already, and I've got to get that mounted. I do want to get that mounted for this week, more for style than for anything. But I do think that aerodynamics are going to be a huge part of what I plan to do more next week, I hope. Getting this guy mounted back here in some fashion is high on my list. I really think that with Matt being on vacation for a week, I'm going to have a huge jump start on what he is going to have done. Granted, he's got a few days back home before the video actually has to be published, but you know, there's a lot of work to catch up with everything that I've done to this point, and I just don't know that he's got it in him. So I've got a bunch more planned to get done tonight, and I've still got to get this vlog edited before I leave. Depending on how far I get with this thing before I go, maybe I'll give you like a quick flash underneath the body, but I'm gonna try and get more done before I commit to that. So back to work. Hopefully we get something done and I get out of here at a decent time to get this thing edited and uploaded for tomorrow's first vlog entry. All right, so it's getting late. I'm gonna get out of here. I've got both 3D printers going right now, so hopefully I can get the all of those parts done. Those will be ready for me tomorrow then, so that I can get this thing put together tomorrow night, kind of start making some final tweaks to get this thing then wired. Instead of really showing what I've got going on underneath of here, I'll just show you a little bit of the CAD that I've got. This will just give you a little bit of an idea of what we're printing, what I'm working with. But I think that's all you're gonna get of that. I'm gonna leave these for the night. This one's got 2 hours left. This one's got almost 9 hours left. So that's going to be productive overnight. So I'm gonna get this stuff packed up so that I can get on the road, head home. All right, so that's gonna do it for tonight. I am gonna get home and edit this video together. I think that the direction of the Deadbolt is in good shape. I should be able to get all of the new or tweaked, reprinted braces, skid plates, and things like that that I'm working on installed in there tomorrow. Get this thing wired up Friday, Saturday, hopefully run Sunday, Monday. That's the plan right now. Stick around. But that's all I got for today, guys. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. Go check out Matt's vlog and check out next week's video coming on Wednesday. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.